Asbestos lawsuits can be complex legal proceedings, and individuals who have been exposed to asbestos and developed related illnesses, such as mesothelioma, often seek compensation through legal action. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you understand the process of filing an asbestos lawsuit. Step 1. Consultation with an asbestos lawyer. The first and most crucial step is to consult with an experienced asbestos lawyer who specializes in asbestos-related cases. During this initial consultation, discuss your medical condition, provide details about your asbestos exposure history, your diagnosis, and your current medical condition. Share relevant documents, bring any medical records, employment history, and other documents related to your asbestos exposure. Ask questions, seek clarification on the legal process, potential compensation, and the strength of your case. Step 2. Case evaluation. After reviewing your information, the asbestos lawyer will assess the merits of your case, including determining liability, identifying the parties responsible for your asbestos exposure, such as manufacturers, employers, or property owners. Establishing causation, proving that your illness is a direct result of asbestos exposure. Assessing damages, calculating the potential compensation you may be entitled to, including medical expenses, lost wages, and pain and suffering. Step 3. Filing the lawsuit. If your lawyer believes you have a viable case, the next step is to file a formal lawsuit. This involves drafting the complaint. Your lawyer will prepare a legal document outlining your claims against the defendants, including the details of your asbestos exposure and the harm it caused. Filing the complaint. The complaint is filed with the appropriate court, typically in the jurisdiction where the exposure occurred or where the responsible parties are located. Step 4. Discovery process. Once the lawsuit is filed, both sides engage in the discovery process to gather evidence. This includes document requests. Both parties exchange relevant documents, such as medical records, employment records, and corporate documents. Depositions. Depositions involve sworn, out-of-court testimonies of witnesses, experts, and parties involved in the case. Interrogatories. Written questions are submitted to the opposing party, which must provide written responses under oath. Step 5. Pre-trial motions. Before the trial, various pre-trial motions may be filed by both parties. These motions can include motions to dismiss. Defendants may seek to have the case dismissed if they believe there are legal reasons to do so. Motions for summary judgment. Either party may request a summary judgment if they believe there are no material facts in dispute, and the case can be decided without a trial. Step 6. Settlement negotiations. Throughout the litigation process, both parties may engage in settlement negotiations to avoid the time and expense of a trial. Your lawyer will represent your interests during these negotiations and help you assess any settlement offers. Step 7. Trial. If a settlement cannot be reached, the case proceeds to trial. During the trial, evidence is presented, both sides present evidence, witnesses testify, and experts provide their opinions. Arguments are made. Lawyers make their arguments to the judge or jury, explaining why their side should prevail. Verdict. The judge or jury reaches a verdict, determining liability and the amount of compensation if applicable. Step 8. Appeal. If either party is dissatisfied with the trial outcome, they may file an appeal. Appeals can prolong the legal process. Step 9. Compensation. If you win your case, you will receive compensation as determined by the court. This compensation can cover medical expenses, lost wages, pain and suffering, and other damages. Step 10. Conclusion. Asbestos lawsuits can be lengthy and complicated, but they offer a path to seeking justice and compensation for asbestos-related illnesses. Working with an experienced asbestos lawyer is essential to navigate this process effectively and maximize your chances of a favorable outcome.